Hi traders and welcome to the daily recap show for yesterday's US session, which was Thursday the 15th of September. So starting with the S&P, these were the zones that we had in question, and we said there was little change to the previous day's report because the market had been very range bound. We said we needed acceptance below 3904 to 3912 to see moves to key support at 3880 to 3886. We also said 3960 to 3968 could offer initial resistance. So let's go and have a look at the S&P yesterday. Okay, so you can see that we said that 3960 to 3968 could offer initial resistance. We actually got to 3958.7 before we put the reversal in there. So just front run it slightly. This is a nice pattern as per our plan. This was just after 3 p.m. or at 3 p.m. UK time. So it's a really nice pattern as per our plan. However, we were looking for into that zone. If you could have front run a zone. If you're ever going to front run a zone, it's perfectly viable. But I would always go for the wider stop above the zone just in case it does want to retrace into that zone before reversing. You can always get this, trap people into getting short and then going back and revisiting up here. Maybe even grabbing to the liquidity above the zone and then down. So if you are going to front run a zone, just be aware that you have to have a bit of a wider stop on that as well. And probably really only want to be front running some of these key zones in the market. We didn't take that trade. We didn't look at that trade. We was waiting for that zone there, but you can see this worked really nicely. We got this move down to 3904, 3912, which held a support a couple of times. Here and here, and then we got the move back up, and we eventually got the acceptance below going into that last hour of the session, and you can see we then moved down towards that 3880 to 3886. Again, this zone was front run, but we retested that 3904 to 3912 zone right just after the close, right on the close. We did put a reversal pattern in, but it was after close, and then we've come down and tested it. So you can see this zone worked really nicely as well. You can see it held as support, and then when it broke, it moved down and then held as resistance to hit that full target. So some nice zones working really well there. Maybe not the clearest and the best opportunities as per our plan, but hopefully you managed to get something as in your trading plans to take advantage of that analysis. So that was the S&P. Now let's go and have a look at the DAX. Apologies there, I said DAX. I obviously meant the Dow Jones. We're in the US session. So the US session, these were the zones that we were looking for on the Dow Jones. And we said that initial resistance came in at 31,270 to 31,320. But a sustained break below 30885 to 30935 would see a move towards 30760 to 30810. So let's go and have a look at the Dow Jones from yesterday. Okay, so on the Dow, we had this move. We actually did tag this zone here. A bit like unlike the S&P, we actually did tag the zone. Got some really nice reversal there down in down towards that zone. Needed to have acceptance, which suggested that it could be support as well. Not necessarily just because we sort of sit there and say that. Sometimes you can look for a long. If it's a counter trend, then you probably just want to look to target those sorts of areas as they can offer a reaction. You can see we had a strong reaction from there all the way back up, and then we had another really nice reversal pattern. Notice we just took out that liquidity grab there from the previous cash session high. And then all the way down again to that zone. Again, it's held it as support. Not something I was looking at yesterday on the markets, especially towards the close of the session. And we actually got the acceptance from this zone below there in the Asian session in the evening towards that 3076 to 30810 zone. So not in the cash session, but after the cash session in the Asian session, that's actually hit. So we'll reassess and we will go again. We will update you with the analysis. But a couple of really nice trades there on the Dow Jones. The zones on both the Dow Jones and the S&P worked really nicely yesterday, so I hope you got to take advantage of them. Please let me know how you're getting on. Please comment in the box below. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Come join the Keyzone service if you haven't already. It's completely free. You get to come be part of the Keyzone Traders community and get these reports every single day before they come out to really add value to your trading. So Hope you find these useful. Please let me know how you're getting on. I hope you've had a great week and a profitable week trading, and I will speak to you soon. Cheers.